In Northwest News, a bipartisan group of Washington state senators have released a transportation budget proposal that both sides call bare bones. The $8.7 billion proposal released today puts $4.1 billion into maintaining and improving roads, banks $200 million in projected toll revenue toward the Alaskan Way Viaduct project, and puts $1.2 billion towards servicing bonding debt. The plan does not include funding for several large projects, among them the Columbia River crossing in Vancouver and the connection of State Route 167 in Puyallup and State Route 509 in Tacoma to Interstate 5. Democratic Senator Tracy Ide of Federal Way and Republican Senator Curtis King of Yakima are the co-chairs of the Senate Transportation Committee. Both agreed that more money could be put into transportation this year, though King said any new taxes should have the support of voters. A man suspected of shooting at U.S. Border Patrol agents along the Canadian border near Sumas, Washington, is in custody. Whatcom County Undersheriff Jeff Park says the suspect reportedly was arrested about 4 a.m. this morning in Canada. U.S. Customs and Border Protection spokesman Michael Milne said agents on patrol yesterday encountered two men in camouflage and wearing backpacks in the Columbia Valley, a forested area known as a drug smuggling corridor. One of the men fired at the agents and fled, while the other man was apprehended. Boeing is conducting another test flight of its 787 passenger jet. After Monday's 2-hour flight from the Seattle area to Moses Lake, Boeing planned to fly the test plane back. The company said Monday's flight was designed to test system upgrades and not to certify changes in the plane's batteries. Airlines have 50 of the planes, which Boeing calls the Dreamliner, but they're still grounded after 2 of the planes overheated. Boeing is trying to assure regulators that after some design changes, the batteries are safe. Boeing expects to make at least 1 battery test flight. 12 Washington school districts have announced plans to apply to become charter school authorizers. They have until July 1st to complete their applications and send them in to the State Board of Education. If approved, these districts could be among the boards approving Washington's first charter schools. The districts are Battleground, Bellevue, Eastmont, Highline, Kent, Nacelle, Peninsula, Port Townsend, Sequim, Spokane, Sunnyside, and Tacoma. The group is a mix of Washington's smallest and largest school districts. Voters in November approved an initiative that would bring charter schools to Washington. The first schools are expected to open in the fall of 2014. Seattle police are handing out warning letters to some marijuana dealers. Although Washington voters legalized the possession of a small amount of marijuana, it's still illegal to sell or use the drug in public. The state is drafting rules for licensed dealers to start selling marijuana by the end of the year. Seattle police say they gave out 6 admonishment letters last week in a sweep of drug dealers in the University District. Police say an elderly woman grabbed a gun to protect herself when a man broke into her house early today in Spokane. She fired a warning shot and was holding the man at gunpoint in her living room when police arrived. The Associated Press reports the man tried to run away and fought with officers who subdued him with the help of a police dog. The man also is suspected of breaking windows earlier at a nearby business. That's going to do it for us here at iFIBER 1 News. I want to thank you for watching, and we'll see you again tomorrow night.